Alright, you are watching and listening to Fat Bidin Knows Everything. And it's called Fat Bidin Knows Everything because I do know everything. Okay, this week I want to talk about something. We're all in the movement control order where we're not supposed to go out. It's not a lockdown because of the coronavirus, because of the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on in the country and all around the world. Now, today what I want to talk about is all this misinformation and contradictory information that's coming out from the authorities that is confusing the Malaysian public. Here's the thing. When the Prime Minister actually addressed the nation on the 17th, on the 16th, was it 15th or 16th of March, right? He came out and he said, hey, we're going to have a movement control order. It's not a lockdown, but a movement control order. He came out, it was him, he was the Prime Minister, he gave the information to everybody listened to him. And it was fine. After that, as you already know, and I don't think this is just a problem that's happening here in Malaysia, but everywhere around the world, is that all kinds of information starts getting spread, especially on social media, and especially on WhatsApp, right? All these rumors and fake news that goes around, it's creating a lot of confusion. This is to be expected, especially in a situation like a pandemic that's happening right now, right? But who would be the people in charge to control this information so that the public will not be confused and panic? The people who will be responsible, I would say, is the government. Now here's the thing. It's almost a week now that we've been in this not a lockdown. The information that we get from the authorities, from the government, comes from everywhere. We hear it from this politician, to another politician, to this minister, to that minister, to this director general, to that director general, to the KSU, to the whatever, right? Everybody's spewing out information, and sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of the times, the information sometimes, well again, not sometimes, a lot of times, just isn't consistent, right? Take for example, 2 days ago, the defense minister, Ismail Sabri, oh man, I'm no member. He came out and made a statement saying that the school holidays have been extended till the 31st of March, which is actually the last day of the movement control order, right? I was a bit confused because the education ministry never released a statement saying that the school's holidays were extended. No, right? So I made a call to the Ministry of Education. I said, dude, is this true? Is what the defense minister is saying is true, that the school holidays have been extended? And they told me, no, it has not been extended. It's just that all schools are closed because of the MCO, right? It's not an extension of the school holidays. So you have to be very clear in the definition because it involves a lot of different things like the syllabus, replacement of classes, the work that the teachers have to do. So you have to be clear, right? And then there was the issue of how only one person can be seen driving in a car. You cannot have more than one person in a car because you might get pulled over, arrested, detained, summoned, whatever. Right? Rumors started coming out. Nobody knew it was true or not. Right? And finally, one minister comes out and says, no, the police came out first. The police came out and said, no, that's not true. We are not arresting or detaining or, people who are driving alone in their cars. As long as they have a valid reason to be traveling outside, it's okay. No, it doesn't have, it's not, they're not detaining, sole one individual in a car, right? And then the minister comes out and says, no, only the head of the family is allowed to go out. So who's the head of the family, right? Is it the father? Is it the mother? Is it the son? Is it the daughter? Only the head of the family can go out to buy groceries. In our family, the head of the family is a 5-month-old baby in the name of Achilles. Because our schedule and when we eat, when we do work, when we do things, everything is ruled by his schedule. He's the boss. Do we let a 5-year-old baby drive out to buy groceries? Oh my God. Right? Then, we have a health minister who should be on top of everything when it comes to this pandemic. He should be on top of everything. He should be knowing his stuff. He's on television, national television, spewing out misinformation and fake news. He's saying that you need to drink a glass of warm water and that will make the virus just disappear. It won't infect you if you drink warm water. Because according to his words, warm water, viruses don't like the warm or the heat. Right? So drink warm water. Protects your throat and you will not get infected by the coronavirus. Oh my bloody God!
Kita minum air ni.
Okey.
Air. Air masak Jangan minum air tidak masak. Air masak.
Okay.
Kalau boleh dia suam sikit. Kerana virus dia tak suka panas. Jangan panas sangat lah.
Boleh minum sampai minum. Okey. Biar ada
virus ni akan dinyahkan. Disingkir dan pergi ke perut. Dia kalau masuk perut ada asid, dia kalah. Kita akan singkirkan.
Kena banyak minum air juga.
Yang penting kita kena singkirkan virus di teruk, di kerongkong ni.
Kerongkong kita.
Sebelum dia masuk ke paru-paru.
WHO, the World Health Organization, has already debunked that rumor. Doctors have been coming out to say that he's stupid, right? We've got a comedian, Dr. Jason Leong. He's a doctor, but also a comedian, has come out to debunk the health minister as well. What is wrong with the health minister? He's the one who should be on top of things and he's giving out wrong information. If he thinks it's true, and he's a doctor, Dr. Adam Baba, again, another UMNO member, oh my God, right? Drink a glass of warm water and then go to Sungai Buloh Hospital and go into the wards and shake hands with all those infected people who have the COVID-19, shake their hands, give them a hug, tell them they'll be okay, tell them that you're going to take care of them after you drink that warm glass of water. I want to see you do that without a mask, without gloves, right? Because it's supposed to protect you. I want to see him do it. It's a challenge, Dr. Adam Baba. Right? And something else just happened. Yesterday, when the Prime Minister addressed the nation once again, there was a question from the floor that was asking him if foreigners who went to get tested at the hospitals, will they be charged for the testing? And he said, yes. And then right after that, the Director General of Health came out and said, no, they will not be charged. Oh my God. And that's the Prime Minister. So here's the thing. I think, oh my God, I forgot to eat. And I'm hungry. Here's the thing. The government should appoint one spokesperson to give out all the information when it comes to this pandemic. We hear from this one person or from this one authority, let it be either from the Director General of Health, because he seems to be a much better doctor than Dr. Adam Baba is, right? He even distanced the health ministry from the minister after the minister said that warm water protects you from the coronavirus, right? So, yeah. So they have one person, one spokesperson or one spokes authority to give out all the information, right? So I don't know if you all have been getting those SMS text messages from the MKN. Yeah, okay, that's one, but it isn't complete. It's not very detailed. You don't get a lot of information, but at least you know when you get a text from the MKN that it is verified and it's true, right? So we need to get one spokesperson. So the government should do that. Now we're hearing information from everywhere, and it's just confusing to people. In this point of time, people cannot be confused because it will cause panic. People are already so angsty having to stay home and not be able to go out. So, yeah, but it shouldn't be the health minister, man, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, so that's what I want to talk. That's my call out there for the government. Come on, one spokesperson, one spokes authority where we all listen to this one person or this one organization, right? So that we won't be confused. Okay, that's that. Now, on to the last part, the second part of the video is where I suggest something to you, whether it be a book, a movie, an activity, or whatever, right? My wife and I, Cheryl, we're watching this documentary series on Netflix because what else can you do, right? You can't go out, right? So we just Netflix and chill, yeah. We're watching this documentary series called Tiger. What's it called? Tiger? Tiger King. Murder, Mayhem and? Madness. It's a documentary series about this group of, it's about different people who run big cat zoos. These people who are obsessed with keeping big cats and exotic cats as pets, and like some of them say they are protecting these animals, some say they're not, some claim themselves to be animal rights activists, but they're actually breeders, and it's very creepy all these people, and it shows like the goings on between all these zoos and all that, and it's really interesting. There's murder, there's mayhem, and there's madness. Right? So yeah, watch it on Netflix. It's really good. I'm getting really into it. Yeah. So that's my suggestion for a recommendation for all of you this week. Okay, so that's it. Let me know what you think about what we talked about today. Okay, what I talked about today. Okay, if you have any questions, you disagree with me, let me know. Ask questions, whatever. Right? You can like this video or not like this video, I don't care. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. It's just @FatBidin, or go to fatbidin.com to get everything. You've been listening and watching and listening to Fat Bidin Knows Everything. Goodbye. I've got 3 kids, 1 wife, and me to support. So you've got to help fund my life. So you actually can go to the Fat Bidin e-store, right? I'm gonna link it below. Right? And you can get actually like Fat Bidin merchandise, right? And most of it are actually books. I used to sell DVDs and films and all that, but hey, everything's available on YouTube now. So now if you want to get Fat Bidin merchandise, it's mostly books. So I've got books here. See, like this book. This is called The Adventures of a Keralite in Afghanistan. It's a graphic novel. See, graphic novel which I wrote and illustrated with my buddy Apan, right? It's a non-fiction one. It's about my time in Afghanistan shooting a documentary for a month when I was there. See, I'm a war journalist, right? So it's a really good book, right? I've got this non-fiction novel. It's called Operation Nasi Kerabu, Finding Patani in an Islamic Insurgency. This book I wrote because I spent some time in southern Thailand where there's a war there. You all know there's a war there, right? In Patani, right? I shot a documentary there which was banned for broadcast, but hey, they allowed me to publish a book. And if you get the book, there is a QR code at the back, right? There's a QR code at the back which allows you to watch it for free online. Oh, where's the QR code? Where's the QR code? There's the QR code, right? It's online, meaning you scan the QR code, you go to my YouTube channel. Okay, I've got another book. This is called Journo Dad, The Chronicles of a Journalist Who Happens to Be a Father. It's a compilation of my articles, my column when I was writing for the Malaysian Insider. It's all about like me being a journalist and raising a family at the same time. It's really funny. It's funny. My best-selling book, Liberal, Malay and Malaysian, Writings of a Walking Contradiction. This is a compilation also of my column in the Malaysian Insider. This one focuses more on like politics, race, demonstration, democracy and religion and things like that. It's funny too. All my books are funny because I'm a funny guy, right? Yes, I am. And if you like films, I sell this book. See, I wrote this book with my buddy Wan Chun Hong. It's a guide to filmmaking, indie filmmaking. Every chapter talks about one aspect of filmmaking, and every chapter also interviews one like a really prominent Malaysian filmmaker. It's really good. You can get all these books at the Fat Bidin e-store. Come on, feed my kids.